going on, guys? Melons here. Hope you guys are having a great day. And today we're back with another YouTube video. And today I thought I was gonna do a little something different. I think I might have said this on the channel before, but I am a pretty avid fan of playing Pokemon, and it's new game time. You know, I saw the first trailer, and I'm a big fan of it. I've been playing since I was a kid, and I am planning on making it a series whenever Sword and Shield decides to come out, which should be around this fall. So that'll be cool. But for today, we're doing something just a little bit simple. We're just going to be reacting to the video. If you want to watch the regular video, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But I'm going to be talking over this, or just like whenever I feel like it. I'm going to kind of have the volume a little bit low so that I don't get copyrighted for it. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so it looks like we got some gameplay already. Looks like they're basing it off of England. That looks like it might be our rival. Alright, we got all the new starters, which is really nice. I think I'm going to go with Grookey. That's going to be the starter I choose. Well, it still depends. From all the first Evos, he looks the best. But you never know. The new Evos can make it just like a whole turn for me. Ooh, okay. Oh, that one on the right looks sick. That guy, he kind of reminds me of a Croconaw. Sock. Oh, what is that? Oh, that kind of reminds me of like a really darkish Murkrow. It's pretty cool. Wow. I love it, dude. Look how huge the biomes are. It's awesome. You know, seeing all these old Pokemon, I'm curious to see how many new ones we're actually going to have, though. Oh, it looks like some type of online thing. Whoa, what is this? Okay, so this looks like some type of like team battle. Oh, it's pretty interesting. It's a giant Pokeball, okay. Turned into a giant Raichu. Okay then. And now they're trying to catch it. Okay.
Help me! Help me! Nigga!
Ooh, they do gyms? Okay, okay. Oh wait, is this a gym? Looks like a soccer stadium. Oh, it is a gym. This looks like it might be the first gym leader you play against. Wait, what? What's going on here? I don't know how to feel about this. Oh, Charizard in the back. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and click a fat pause on that. So far, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm gonna go back into detail after. I'm just gonna go ahead and look at the rest of this video, see if there's anything like. I think it's just like them describing the specifics of the video, so that's cool. I guess we'll just talk over it for a second before I continue. I guess let me see. Let me go back. So the biomes look sick. For sure. That's a 10. I don't know what the heck that like. It kind of reminded me like a boss battle that you do in like Pokemon Go. That was kind of weird. I mean, I don't know how to feel about because if you're seeing right now on screen, they like bring them out in the middle of like a gym battle. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I thought it would be like its own type of thing, but if you're using it mid gym battle, what is the like plot behind it? There has to be something special. So then they start showing us these new. You know, these new types of Pokemon. See, we got this one called Wooloo. I mean, she kind of is just like a discount Mareep, I guess, by the looks of it. She might be like that, because they always have like those normal type Pokemon that are just like the first route, like when you first encounter them. I mean, she's pretty cool. I mean, I just have to see I immediately said she, but I have to see the Evos for it. Then they continue to show us this new Pokemon. It's obviously a grass type. Gossifleur. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. She looks like she could be like your Whimsicott of this region. She's like maybe a grass fairy type. Yeah, she probably seems like she could be very technical. So she might be. I think they actually showed her evolution, which is what we'll get into next. They didn't proceed to yeah, like I just said before, they do show the evolution style, like the background. Looks like they got like atoms in the back of like her cells, like evolving into like this new Pokemon. And immediately she strikes me as like a Gloom after I saw this, because there's another Pokemon. I'll put it up on screen because I couldn't figure out the name. But it's like I immediately thought of that Pokemon, as soon as I saw the evolution for this. I mean, it's really cool, but it's definitely not my favorite out of the ones they've shown so far. So then up next we got like Croconaut's brother here. They're gonna show the name. It's Dreadnought. Super dope. He's kind of, I said this, I say this? He's kind of like a mixture of Grotle and Croconaut mixed and he just came out of it, you know? It's just like, he obviously looks like he's gonna be a rock type. Maybe he could be the fossil type for this region. He's definitely a water type, obviously, so that's cool. And then this is the last one that they introduced. That's our normal Pokemon. So he's Corviknight. That's an interesting name. So they said, I believe, that he's going to be like the taxi, like your flyer of the region. That he's going to be the one taking you all over the place. There's a picture of it right now. Pretty cool Pokemon. I get like Murkrow vibes like crazy, but you know, that's whatever. So then they start talking about this this new area that's coming around. So basically, it's like your routes. So essentially, every time you go to a town and you got to get to like the next area, right? You got to go to the next gym leader. You got to, you know, do a mission for something. There's these things called wild areas, and essentially, you're just like your normal like Route 204, your Route 5 or whatever, and you're just going through it, battling these trainers, and it's huge. I mean, look at this, dude. It's insane how much space that they've created, and it's all for us just to explore, find new Pokemon and stuff. And like, oh my god. So then they start talking about this new feature, essentially, which is called Dynamax. And this already confirms for me that Mega Evolution and Z, whatever, the Z crystals aren't going to be in the game. And that this is what's going to be taking up like your new god power of a Pokemon. Your Pokemon is now a god because they turn huge. Like, this is probably my least favorite out of the three like elements of like cool superpowers that they've given the Pokemon. Mega Evolution for sure is the best one. This one for sure my least favorite. This, on the other hand, I find really cool because they're actually adding like, you know, group missions now, I guess you could say. So when you're doing, they call it like a masquerade battle, and essentially you're all just like grouping up to take like this dude on. It's basically like, or masquerade, why did I say masquerade? It's a max raid battle, and you're just doing like what you would do with Pokemon Go. You all team up to fight like this one dude who's got like a bunch of health, and you'll get like a reward, or you'll be able to like catch the Pokemon, and then one person's Pokemon out of like the entire groups is allowed to like super mega evolve, I guess. Or not super mega evolve, you know what I mean. He turns big, and then he's able to fight, but then all the guys are still little while you're fighting. And then if you beat him, you get a chance to catch him. Which I'm assuming they're going to make where these like huge Pokemon are going to have like broken stats, and they're going to be so overpowered. And I'm guaranteeing you they're not going to be able to be used online in like competitive or anything. So then they introduce us to the champion of this region, which immediately I despise. Like, what is that shit on your beard? Hold up. Is it a beard? 2, he uses a Charizard, which I believe 3 other champions have used as like their point. I mean, dude, you're just copying like Lance at this point. Like, come on. And then they introduce us to his little brother, and he is our rival in this game, which is actually, I find that cool. So then that means that, you know, he's potentially gonna be pretty hard to fight against. Like, the last 2 rivals that we had was, I think, well, the first one was How, and then we had, I think, a girl as our rival in Gen 6. I don't even remember. That's how like no how much I remember from fucking Gen 6 is because the rival was just whack. And then we're introduced to the professor of both this region, so Magnolia, and then we got her like professor in training. So obviously she's probably going to be the one that travels with us, maybe, or like meets us at places to go and you know, like give us like upgrades on our Pokedex, and like when we have like tell us like, oh hey, here's the Master Ball, buddy, go get me a legend and we'll smash. And then the final thing that they show us is Milo, which I'm assuming is going to be like maybe one of the first 3 gym leaders, seeing that is we have our starter when we fight him. So I'm either assuming he's going to be 1 or 2. And they're using these big Pokemon, or the whatever it was, where they like turn huge in the middle of battles to like fight. So I mean, that's kind of whack, but like, it's whatever. So then they give the names of the Pokemon. So the first one, Sword, is the legendary Pokemon is Zacian. And then you got Zamazenta. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Immediately I just get like Zamazenta vibes, like what they show them like powering up. I just like Shield better. Like he just looks cooler. And then finally they give out the release dates of when the games will be coming out. And obviously, if you guys already knew, they like to release their games around the fall. That's like the best time that they get to make money, especially when it's Christmas time. So I don't know why they did that double pack. That's a little interesting. But yeah, Christmas time is like the prime time for them to make some hard-earned cash, you know. So we got like what? So we're in June. So we got a couple more months until the game comes out. I'm definitely gonna be making some YouTube videos on this. I can't wait to you know, continue the series that we got going for the channel of just us playing games and enjoying the time we have. But overall, that's it. I mean, the game comes out in the middle of November. Still got a couple more months till the game comes out. Super excited. I mean, it looks beautiful, dude. It's been like 2 years since we've had like the next generation. We haven't got to see much of, you know, what's to come. Pokemon Let's Go was pretty cool, but it was missing something. Like I loved how it was Gen 1, but like this game right here, this is where it's at. I'm excited to see what happens in this. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new here, maybe go down there, hit a like, especially if you're hyped up for the new Pokemon train that's coming around this November. If you're new here, maybe go down there, hit that sub button. I always appreciate the new subs. And yeah, my name is Melons, and I'll see you guys later.